Kay kung ano ang aton inuutang hakalimungan, aton man ta babayaran.
With the truth that truly sets us free, with the light that leads the blind to see, voice of the word, voice for the good, voice of the whole, voice of the need, voice of the word, TV.
DWTV, ang telebisyon nga may misyon.
Voice of the world, TV.
Maupay nga oras sa iyong tanan, maupay nga oras sa aton mga brother knights nga nagkikita sa Central Visayas, Eastern Visayas, and Western Visayas, especially in the Archdiocese of Haro, Panay Island, Bacolod, and so forth and so on in Dumaguete. Maupay nga oras sa iyong tanan. This is your brother Alvin Gonzalez, your State Communication Director, and we are back on our show, Knights of Columbus Hour. We have a special guest today. Okay, we just have completed our installation ceremonies on the 4th degree of the Bishop Vicente P. Reyes, Assembly 3525, and we have with us our honor guest, no other than our District Master, Sir Knight Demetrio D. Maranan from the Diocese of Calbayog. And also with me is our State Executive Secretary of the Visayas State Council, Victor Lacdao. Brad Demi, could you please introduce yourself and do your thing, opening remarks.
Maupay nga oras sa aton nga tanan na Brother Sir Knight Demetrio D. Maranan from Calbayog City. I am the District 9 Master of Ferdinand Magellan Province, and I am responsible for the activities of the 4th degree in Eastern Visayas, covering the Region 8. All the assemblies shall be my responsibilities regarding installation of officers, exemplification of members, and monitoring their activities regarding their reports and accomplishment to the higher authorities of our order, the Supreme Knights of the Knights of Columbus.
Okay, we will come back to you, Brother Knights. I know that you have so many things to tell us. Damat imo may papasamo ka amon hiungon ditong patriotic degree. But first, I have to go to our Brother Knight, Vic Lacdao, for his opening greetings. Brother Vic, please.
Thank you, Brother Alvin. Upay nga oras sa ating mga Brother Knights on over Visayas. Ngan amon ipinaabotan amon pagrespeto at amon mga state officers, ang aton Worthy Chaplain, Reverend Crispin Vargas, the Bishop of Borongan. Of course, ang aton Worthy State Deputy, Sir Knight Brother Torpedo V. Lagria. Ang aton liwat State Secretary, Brother Wenceslao Cañete. Of course, ang aton State Treasurer, Sir Knight and Brother Tiel Pedrosa. Our State Warden, Sir Knight Rolante Dolar of Central Western Visayas. Of course, ang aton Judge Advocate, no? From the Diocese of Calbayog, no? Sir Knight Odilon Mabuten. Of course, yours truly as the Visayas State Executive Secretary. Natin liwat State Auditor, Brother Jonas Aras. No? Of course, ang ating immediate past State Deputy, Sir Knight and Brother Anthony Nazario. Ayaw tanan mga Brother Knights, of course, ang ating mga directors all over Visayas, ang ating mga chairman all over Visayas. Of course, iba-iba natin ng mga DMPC, EDMPC, nga natin mag-upala nga na nag-take out na natin mga Star of the Day, natin mga restrictivities all over Visayas. Of course, mga Grand Knight, hanggang Council. Ayaw tanan mga brothers, maupay nga oras nga nalilipay kami. Pasawot tayo yung we are back. Yung pinaka-simana, wala kami kikitaan niyo, tanggal na namang kabisi, yan na, alin-alin kami, together with our guest, our Master of the Fourth Degree, Sir Knight Demetrio Imaranan.
Thank you so much, Brad Vic. Kagaya ng sinabi ko kanina, no, the opening salvo namon, we have just completed our installation ceremonies. That's why our Master of the Fourth Degree is here with us. He came from Calbayog. Medyo pagod pa ito, no, from his trip from Calbayog to Borongan City. Well, I was elected and at the same time installed as the new faithful navigator of this assembly. So, siyempre, as a faithful navigator, marami kaming plano in the future, especially now, na we are also vying for Assembly Star Award. So, marami tayong mga pagkakaabalahan in the future, especially with Brad Vic, who is our DMPC right now, who is in charge of recruiting, installing new fourth degree members. We need also in the assembly, kinahanglan natin itong membership growth. That's why as our state deputy had said earlier during his inspirational message, without the first degree, wala tayong magiging second, third, and fourth degree. So we have to add on the first degree first bago ang lahat. So, Brother Knights, we had invited actually our brother Anthony Nazarios, our Vice Supreme Master. And then, nagpadala na lang siya ng message, kung Brad Vic, kung pwede kong basahin,
Okay.
Para marinig din nila kung ano message ni Brad Anthony Nazario sa ating lahat. And then this is how it goes. Ferdinand Magellan Province, message, I am pleased and honored to bring you the greetings of our worthy Supreme Master Dennis Stoddard. It is my great privilege to congratulate the newly installed assembly officers under the watch of our faithful navigator and Sir Knight Alvin D. Gonzalez. I sincerely appreciate your courage for accepting the leadership responsibility as we recover from a pandemic. I truly admire your enthusiasm to lead and make a difference by serving the church and the country. As members of the Knights of Columbus, take pride in your role as the strong right hand of the Catholic Church. During the 140th Supreme Convention of the Knights of Columbus, Supreme Knight Patrick Kelly officially declared the convention's theme, Into the Breach. The Holy Father, Pope Francis, recognized the firm commitment of the Knights to contribute to the new renewal of the Church's life and mission of this historical moment of her history. He, in particular, grateful for the efforts of the Order to emphasize the certain centrality of the Mass in the life of the Church, not only through programs of catechism, but also through fostering devotion to the Lord's real presence in the Eucharist. When Patrick Kelly was installed as the new Supreme Knight in St. Mary's Parish Church, he dedicated his administration to St. Joseph, patron of the Universal Church. St. Joseph was early shadow of God the Father to protect Jesus against the evil intentions of Herod. He made himself available as instrument in the fulfillment of God's plan by humbly accepting his role as the husband of Mary and the father of Jesus. Being knights, we are called to initiate the life of St. Joseph by becoming men of faith, loving husbands, responsible fathers. We have to look after the welfare of our family by patronizing our fraternal benefits program. We offer not just protection but also create charitable impacts to our church and the community. We all desire to grow our membership and invite more knights to join the patriotic degree, but we also have the responsibility for their spiritual growth and maturity. For this fraternal year 2022-2023, our worthy Supreme Knights emphasize the flagship program of the administration, the Evangelization and Discipleship Program. In his message, he said, as Knights, we recruit not only for membership, but to save souls. In order to fortify our greater responsibility, all knighthood degree members who desire to join the patriotic degree must undergo a Christian formation program before they will be accepted to a bigger role by serving God and country. Patriotic degree is an honorary degree. We are expected to serve as role models to our brother knights and to concretize the principle of charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism. Speaking directly to the patriotic degree members during the recent Supreme Convention, the Supreme Knight said, as patriots, we will stand in the breach because it is our love of country and will save our country. It is our love for God that will constantly ignite our enthusiasm to serve our brother knights, fellow citizens, and every nation where we live. In the presence of our wives, guests, and fellow patriots, dedicate your term of office to Blessed Michael J. McGivney, founder of the Knights of Columbus, whose feast day we celebrate last August 13. We also pray that Our Lady of Guadalupe will constantly protect us from any harm and danger. Again, congratulations, and I will see the best. I will you the best. Vivat Jesus, fraternally yours, Sir Knight Anthony P. Nazario, Vice Supreme Master. Thank you so much, Brad. Thank you so much, everybody. Yun ang message ni Brother Anthony Nazario, which is sent to us in order for us to read during this installation ceremony. Okay, brother? Babalikan kita ngayon na Brother Demi, ano? So, what are your plans? Anong mga plano nyo and what are your visions and mission in this patriotic degree?
In behalf of our Supreme Knight Patrick Kelly, our Supreme Master Dennis J. Stoddard, our Workday State Deputy Visayas State Teodoro Villagria, and our Vice Supreme Master Anthony Nazario, let me speak all about the fourth degree of the Knights of Columbus of the Magellan Province of the Philippines. This subject was taken up during our provincial meetings, and we have the responsibility to disseminate it to the whole order in the Visayas, in the Philippines, as a district master of Region 9, responsible for the whole assembly in Region 8. I should have disseminated this prior to this, but it is quite a good time that I have been given this opportunity to disseminate this in order for the fourth degree members to be ma-review, and for those who are not yet member of the fourth degree, they will have an advanced knowledge regarding the patriotic degree order. On February 22, 1900, the first exemplification of fourth degree was held in New York City, because to the three original principles of the order, charity, unity, and fraternity, the ritual added patriotism.
Yes,
The focus of the fourth degree is on the principle, an abiding love for and devotion to one's country. The primary purpose of the fourth degree is to foster the spirit of patriotism by promoting responsible citizenship and love and loyalty to the Knights' respective countries through active membership in local fourth degree group called Assembly. So that is how the fourth degree had been started in its purpose.
Okay. So
Now we have, as an part of the organization of the Knights of Columbus, the fourth degree has its own vision and goals, standing firm in support of the order. Knights of the patriotic degree are dedicated to the personal development and continued honor of Brother Knights. We are always here to offer leadership, guidance, and encouragement. Then proudly serving the country. Knight of the Patriotic Degree, glorify God by serving our communities and nation as though Christ were the one being served. Then unwavering support of the faith. Knight of the Patriotic Degree, hold unwaveringly to what is right and honorable, working to keep God in the civic arena, serving the life of the church, and defending laws that recognize the sanctity of life and true religious liberty. Then honoring the legacy of knighthood. The Color Corps is an elective division of the Patriotic Degree that present a visible reminder of our service to the community. Then for the information of the Brother Knights in the 4th degree, who have it known that the 4th degree has the supervising units like the Supreme Assembly, which is the Supreme Knight, composed of Supreme Knight, Supreme Secretary, Supreme Master, and the Vice Supreme Master of every province. In our case, the Supreme Knight is Patrick Ikili, Supreme Secretary is Patrick Mason, and our Supreme Master, Dennis Stoddard, and our Vice Supreme Master, Sir Knight Anthony Nazario. Then, going down, we have the Provincial Assembly, which is composed of the Vice Supreme Master and the District Masters. Annually, we are having a meeting, a provincial meeting, with every district master within the Ferdinand Magellan province. That comprises the whole Philippines districts. Then going down, after the provincial, the district assembly, which is with the applicable dito sa atin sa District 9 sa lower level, we have the district master, faithful navigators, and the assembly the assembly which have a 100 members or a major fraction thereof, yung mga assembly na may sobra na 100 members, kung meron silang 151, they are qualified to send additional delegates to the assembly together with the faithful navigator. Kung 200, they are authorized to send 2 delegates plus the faithful navigator during the district assembly meeting. The district assembly meets biennially at the call of the master within March or April in every
Annually.
number year. In every even number years.
Even number years.
After due notice, the Supreme Master, Supreme Secretary, and Vice Supreme Master, provided the schedule will not conflict with the State Council meeting, which I failed to call this meeting this last year. This year, supposed to be, it was conducted last April or May, but due to some general situation of COVID-19 sa atin, then followed by the event that I got some health problems, so I was not able to call this biennial meeting. In this meeting, it is supposed to be conducted for the purpose of selecting three members of the Assembly to be candidates for the position of a district master whenever it will be vacated within the terms of office of the present master, or after the time after serving 2 years, which if he will not be candidate for the extension, then those three members will be the one to be submitted to the Supreme Master to be the next, whoever is selected to be the next master of the district.
Okay.
But I was not able to call this meeting due to what I said, and the COVID-19.
By the way, Brother Knights, I am really thankful and really delighted on Brother Demi, because he undergone angioplasty and he is undergoing a medical hardships right now. And I'm really thankful that you came to Borongan as far as Calbayog just to do your duties as a Master of the Fourth Degree. Well, Brother Knights, hindi ko na-mention kanina, sorry, Brad Vic. By the way, Brad Vic Lactao is also appointed as the District Marshal of Brother Demi. So, Brad Vic, could you still recall your responsibility as being a district marshal? I know that malaki din ang binigay siyang responsibilidad.
Tama ka. Thank you, Brother Ben. Sir Knight, Dimit Baranan, thank you. Actually, before you could actually function as a district marshal, I got first to be appointed by our state district master. Of course,
official appointment.
Yeah, there must be a
in black and white.
Black and white appointment, and I received it last, if I'm not mistaken, it was Colombia 2021 siguro. When I was really appointed, although I am a co-terminus his term. Kung baga mag-retire na siya, at
wala
least wala na rin ako.
Okay.
Well, the responsibility of district marshal is, number one, in the sense that our district master is his residence is medyo malayo. So he really need an assistant.
Correct.
Which I am the district marshal.
Which is correct. Which is more parang mas malaki ang playing fields, mas madali kang makipag-coordinate sa lahat ng. Just imagine Eastern Visayas. It's very large region.
So what is my role? Ang unang role ko dyan is to contact all the assemblies within that. For example, in Eastern Samar, we have
our diocese.
We have Diocese of Eastern Samar. We have 5 assemblies.
Oh, okay.
So,
which are from
prior to this installation that will occur during the Colombian year. I have first to contact all the assemblies, starting from Oras.
What are they, Brad?
Assembly of Oras.
Yes.
Assembly of Dolores and Sola.
Yes.
Assembly of Borongan, which
tough.
combined.
Combined na sa Dolores.
Another
Okay.
assembly is aside from Borongan, Assembly of Llorente,
Yes.
and the last one is the Assembly of
G1.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So I have to call on to contact
Malaki
all
rin.
the pitfall navigator
Malaki rin, Brad.
and
So, akap mo.
remind them that
Malawak.
prior to the ending of the Colombian year, they must have conducted their election, and they must submit all the names. List katulad ng ginawa natin sa iyo. No? You submitted the list of chosen officer to our list
Correct.
master.
Yeah.
Para ma-recognize ka at saka di kang conduct, makapag-conduct tayo ng installation.
That's right, Brad. You know, when I invited Sir Knight Demi de Maranan to conduct a installation in our assembly, you know what he asked me first? Brad, mag-submit ka muna ng
Tama yan.
chosen officers of the assembly. That is the first requirement. So I did it. I submitted to him all the elected officers of the assembly. When she looked at it and it's satisfactorily completed, actually it has all been all the elected officers are there. Then he was amenable to come over to Borongan. So he has to perform his duties. Although I know that of his health, still he has come to Borongan to perform his duties.
Then to add to the, I appointed Brad Alvin.
Big Lakdaw.
Big Brad Victor Lakdaw as my marshal at the Eastern Visayas.
Yeah.
He covered the 5 assemblies and he is responsible as coordinator
Yeah.
of all the activities of the assembly within the area of Eastern Samar. So he is responsible to collect all the necessary data, and supposed to be he is collecting all the Form 186. He is coordinating with all the faithful navigators. But alam naman natin, there are so many responsibilities
Alam ko, ito si Brad Big
na
marami.
ibinigay sa kanya ng ating Visayas State Deputy. So, I am very happy and satisfied that he can still perform his duty as the Marshal of the Eastern Visayas.
Yes.
And I'm very thankful for his
Ito,
cooperation and support to our order.
ito si Brad Big. Ito yung tao na hindi marunong magsabi ng hindi
Hindi.
pwede. Oh, I've observed Brad Big. Kahit na hindi niya kaya, sige lang.
Sige lang, kaya.
Sige lang. You know, all the challenges that got his way, nakaya naman yun in the past.
Yeah.
Especially to Yolanda, if you could see how Brad Big moves, he moves swiftly. Kahit saan mo utusan yan, pupuntahan yan. As far as the island of Victory Island in G1, pinuntahan niya yan nung panahon ng Yolanda. Brother,
Yung audit.
Brother Knights, what are wearing now is the new uniform of the fourth patriotic degree. Since the patriotic degree is just a honorary degree, the highest degree actually is the 3rd degree, and these uniforms that are wearing now is the showcase of the 4th degree. Ito ang pinapakita namin sa mga gatherings, sa mga importanteng, especially when it comes to Independence Day or let's say celebration of the patron saints in every parish. Kung imbitahin nyo kami, nandyan kami to showcase itong aming patriotic degree assembly. Like this coming, Brad, I just want to announce, could you please allow me? This coming September 7, that we will be having our Padulong Festival, wherein our Mama Mary will be sasalubungin namin sa Rawis, and then from the Rawis, Pantalan, that is
Port.
Rawis Port, and then the patriotic degree will act as marshals along the road, yung march na yan, parade na yan, towards the city proper. Then that would be one of our activities that we could say we will include in our civic award. We have always been doing that. Annually, nung hindi pa pandemic, meron kaming civic award noon.
We received two civic award
Yes.
from Brother Lim.
Yes, Lim. Oo. The late Nicarion Lim.
Then actually, all the activities regarding the honor guard, the showing our patriotic uniforms, it is the responsibility of the faithful navigator. Without the permission of the faithful navigator, it could not be done. And the faithful navigator should coordinate with the master regarding all
Yes.
matters regarding that. Then, when the faithful navigator say that this is my plan, the master could not refuse it because but the master should always advise them to do it properly.
Complete uniform as much as possible.
So, it is the primary responsibility of the faithful navigator regarding that matter.
Marami pang Brad, marami kaming plano. By the way, Brother Vic, we are planning to have a 3rd degree and a 4th degree exemplification. Do you have any timeline on this plan of ours? You know, as a faithful navigator, I'm actually interested on our growth, membership growth as well.
Okay.
So, do you have any plans in the future?
Actually, as the DMPC of the Diocese of Borongan, it is my responsibility to exemplify all the 3rd degree,
Yes.
And I have already mentioned during our meeting in Cebu that I give already the schedule when and where the 3rd degree exemplification be made. As I told our district deputy all over the Diocese of Borongan, my schedule in Borongan that might be on the month of April or month of September. In the northern part of the Diocese of Borongan, October, and the southern part of the Diocese of Borongan, maybe on November.
Okay, very
That is
good.
already my schedule.
Very good, Brad.
As a reminder for that, we will conduct a 4th degree simplification.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Great.
It will not be done at the same time with the exemplification of 3rd degree.
Of course.
That
yeah.
is the instruction of Vice Supreme Master Anthony
Sorry.
Nazario, because according to him, we must give ample time
Yeah, precisely.
for the exemplification of 4th degree, giving much emphasis because 4th degree must be done solemnly because this is the show window of then we must give ample time for its exemplification, and we are required to conduct value formation before we conduct simplification. Like for example, we must at least give 1 hour to review our
It is
natin.
spiritual formation.
Spiritual information.
It is mentioned in
Yeah.
Anthony's message that before we conduct 3rd degree and 4th degree exemplification, there must undergo a spiritual formation program at least 1 hour prior to the exemplification proper. That's very clear. Alam mo si Brad Anthony Nazario, medyo strict yan. When I was the DMPC, the Diocesan Membership Program Coordinator, together with Brad Vic and Brad Raycilio, we conducted a 3rd degree exemplification in Dolores. Pero before we conducted the 3rd degree exemplification, sinabihan ko muna yung mga Grand Knights and District Deputies to wear long sleeves kahit na walang logo.
No, basta white.
Basta white.
Lumis.
Alam mo Brad, meron pa rin nagsuot ng short sleeves. Siyempre, picture.
Bawal yan kasi,
Kunan,
bawal yan.
pinost sa Facebook, nakita ni Brad Anthony. Bawal pala yung gano'n, yung short sleeve. It must all be uniform long sleeves.
Especially 3rd degree.
3rd degree, oo. Kaya be careful na lang tayo before you take pictures, be sure na hindi
Makita sa
hindi
likod na
makita
sila.
yung mga naka-short sleeves.
Sa likod na lang sila. Hindi
At
makita.
noon, Brad, may naka-t-shirt nga eh. Pinalabas ko doon sa Arayupan. Ay, sa Brad, magbihis ka, mag-long sleeve ka na white. Humiram ka kung saan mo, kung may kilala ka rito sa Borongan, humiram ka at magsuot ka ng long sleeves. Bawal yan. Hindi namin tinatanggap yan, sabi ko noon. I remember I was the...
Actually, Brother Albian, just right after our installation this morning, I have informed our district master that regarding my plan, if in case there will be an 4-degree simplification, I told him if we could organize a team, so it would be much.
yes, Brad.
better,
We should have one in Borongan.
Para
Yeah.
medyo magana sa kanya kasi nandito lahat yung mga team.
Correct.
Of course, ang kailangan lang kung meron tayong mga reading natin.
I given you the sheet for exemplification.
Actually, ang nasa akin is, ang binigay sa akin ng previous district master Lim, nandun sa akin.
Hindi, pero sa akin, binigay ko siya through internet. Then I will give I will give you a hard copy.
Okay.
Then try to, with the help of the faithful navigator, try to form a exemplification team.
Okay.
Okay,
Responsible
we will do that.
here in Eastern Samar.
Okay ba yan?
We will do that, Brad Demi, ano? And so that para hindi ka na rin mahirapan. Because I remember...
I have planned also to create another team in Leyte. Kasi yung team na kami namin, may mga trabaho rin, hindi rin basbas. So, suggestion nga ni Worthy State si Judge Mabutin at Judge Mabutin Worthy State
Advocate.
Because he is the team member and he is the historian of Worthy.
Okay.
We should conduct 4th-degree exemplification and scheduled to be at the end of every month. Because first, second, and third one, it will be for the 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree, in order to avoid conflict within them. So it's siguro kung natitira natin is September, October, November, December, at least we can conduct 4th-degree exemplification.
Very good.
Actually, my
Yes, Brad Big, yeah.
This is my plan. This is nga, I am the DMTC. I have given a heavy load by our state deputy in the sense that I have to meet our target on or before the 2nd quarter. So medyo malaking trabaho ito. So I just schedule the 4th-degree exemplification in 3 months.
No,
within 3 months.
In the end of the month.
Every end of the month.
As a schedule, Brad, please let's
Okay.
for
November or
pursue it.
December.
I'm also concerned about my yung program ko because a faithful navigator is
dapat coordinated tayo.
coordinated tayong dalawa. So as a faithful navigator, malaki rin ang load na binigay sa akin. I have told you everything that I'm planning, and I really love to achieve this Assembly Star Award.
Actually kanina,
Actually, hindi pa natin ang goals kasi ng ating
Okay, go ahead, Brad.
assembly.
Go ahead, Brad.
The last
Sige, go ahead.
every assembly with the 4th degree, ang goal natin isang assembly
New assembly.
per district.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sa akin yan.
Sa iyo yan.
The whole of one. Pero mas maganda, last year nakakuha ko ng isa, mas maganda, there are so many district in Samar who is applying to form another assembly.
Okay.
Dito pwede, siguro tulungan mo ko dun sa
Southern part.
southern part, yung sa Giwan down to
Sa North.
No.
Lawan.
Ang plano ko,
Ibang ibang distrito, di ba?
Yung Lawaan, Maslog,
Kinapundan,
saka
Balaliga,
Magpunta tayo dyan
Iporos, and Lawan. Tama.
From that area, ang mga may 4th degree dyan, ilan-ilan lang, they belong to the Giwan Assembly. So, they will be equal to to form another assembly.
Actually-
Tulungan mo ko dyan, bro.
Actually, brad, that is already my plan. Ano? That is already my plan. I will be conducting a third-degree exemplification in preparation for a new assembly
Good.
in
Yan, makandak natin sana yan.
Very good, Brad.
Kay
That's already my plan.
masyadong
Malayo,
maluwag.
malayo.
Malayo yung ano.
Ano yun? Vacant yung lugar na
Oh,
yun. Eh.
vacuum.
Parang kakabakyum tayo dyan, kakabakyum tayo.
Okay.
Pero from
4 degree.
Kinapundan, Hiporlos,
Yeah.
Balanhiga, Lawaan. Malaking
Pero-
municipality ito, malaking
Brad,
municipality ito.
mind you, have a good leader in Lawaan
Yeah.
and Maslug, Lawaan, in the name of
Maria Laura. Is a 4th degree.
4th degree yan. Magaling yan.
Ano sa kutsa, ano position na sa
Grand Knights.
Grand Knights.
Grand Knights ngayon.
Grand Knight ng
Ng Lawaan.
Oh, good.
Nung Maslog wala. Sorry,
Pero
nung Maslog.
his 4th degree membership is in
Giwan.
no, in Metro Manila. I'm not
Ah, Metro Manila.
Oh,
Higit
galing,
na Manila.
galing siya ng Manila.
Laguna.
Ipatransfer natin.
Oo.
Madali.
In Laguna. And he's well versed in the patriotic degree.
Okay.
Marunong.
As I'm seeing, just an information, before we parted during our conference by hotel, I have already instructed our district deputy, Brother Kodjama, that I am planning to exemplify the 3rd degree from Kinapundan, Hiporlos, Balanhiga, and Lawaan.
Good.
And this is already in preparation for, as you have told me, for a new assembly in the southern part.
Okay.
So, another goal.
Okay, Brad Davey, go ahead.
Another goal of the assembly, mga ko ng FN, is 7% in membership per assembly. 7% membership.
Growth.
But,
Madali.
but if you want,
Mas madali yan kaysa 10%.
but if you want to be star assembly,
Yes, bilang.
at least 20%. How many,
Kayang-kaya natin yan.
O the current membership.
ilang RJ membership nyo?
Oh,
I have
mga 100 plus,
no idea.
100 plus, 100,
Hindi ko dadala yung...
mga 160 siguro.
Nando sa akin, nando
By
sa
the way,
akin.
Brad, saan ka na 4th degree? Exemplified
Sa
na
ano ko,
4th degree.
from Palo Leyte ako, from Palo.
Palo, Diocese.
31,
Nasaan ang ngalan mo?
nandun sa Palo.
Ay! Hindi ka pwedeng pala di. Ilipat natin.
Oh, sige.
Brad,
Ikuan mo sa akin ng form 1 form 400.
ako rin ang problema ko.
Hmm.
I have been exemplified as 4th degree and
Wala
Padre
rin ito
Burgos in by Council 1000.
Oh,
Padre Burgos sa
Ay, ay, ay,
nandun pa ang membership ko. Kaya I'm trying,
Maraming
meron
problema
naman ako
dito.
mga kaibigan doon, especially the faithful navigator now of Padre Burgos Assembly. Kaibigan ko sa Facebook, kay FN Lap, ang apelido niya, na I'm trying to talk to him and then gawa siya ng form para i-transfer
Hindi
ako dito.
Fill up ka ng form 4.
Okay. Yes.
Fill up ka. Tapos, permahan mo.
Ipadala ko sa kanya.
Padala mo sa kanya. Advise sa kanya. Tapos ibalik sa atin. Or sila na magre-request. Pero mas maganda, i-notify mo lang sila na you want to transfer to this assembly.
Assembly.
Then, may papermahan sila doon.
Mayroon yung faithful
Navigator at
transfer.
saka- Oh,
Buti natanong ko si
ibalik sa atin. Through
Yung
email.
okay.
Madali lang ang exchange of
Buti Brad,
documents.
nabanggit ko sa iyo.
Then I will endorse it to the Supreme Master for transfer.
Thank you so
Ganon din
much.
ikaw.
Thank you so much, Brad. Ano po?
Pwede nga.
It's good that I came up with this.
Hindi. You can transfer even you did not ask there. Dito lang papirma ka sa Grand Knight at saka controller mo. Gusto mo mag-transfer dito. Wala ka namang utang sa kanila. You can transfer.
Actually, I will be contacting Brad Gil Pedrosa.
Ay, tagal-tagal na yun, di ba?
Ako nga, Brad. Well,
Kasi-
ako nag-organize itong assembly na
Assembly
ito.
na to.
I was the one who organized. And then, nung pumasok yung bagong FN, si Judge Echage, brother Echage, Renato Echage, Brad, bakit wala ka naman dito sa listahan ng mga 4th degree? So, how could you become our member and you're not included in the list?
Correct.
Brad, kasi doon ako sa sa Manila na exemplify ng fourth degree by Council 1000 and Padre Burgos Assembly. Kaya tatlo kami nandun, Brad Ox de la Peña, Brother Luis Catudio at ako.
Kayo, nandito sila ngayon.
Oh, nandito sila.
Ay, gawin niyo yung tatlo kayo.
Tatlo, yun nga ang plano ko.
Then
Gagawin ko yung
send it
tatlo.
to me. Ikaw, ganun din.
Actually, sa akin, in my council and my mother home council, nandyan ang pangalan ko, nasa 4th degree, nandyan na.
Saan?
Sa home council ko, sa Santissima Trinidad Council. nandyan
Pero
ako.
sa assembly,
Sa assembly,
wala.
wala.
Sa assembly, wala.
Yan ang problema. Parehas tayo, Brad.
So, ang gagawin lang natin, termo
Bilang
ka
lang
ng
ng-
Form 100,
Form
400,
4.
Form 4.
Apat, 4 copies, 4 copies yan.
Kahit isang
Isang
copy
copy
lang tapos i-email mo sa akin.
Pero
You
lang
don't
ng-
need to send me the hard copy.
Yeah, I will
Email
email
basta
to you.
kompleto.
Okay.
Then I will make necessary
Thank you, Brad. Thank you so
transmittal.
much. I really appreciate you.
Then yung mga assembly natin, you find out yung mga ang dami pa
Marami
dyan
pa.
nakasan sa Tacloban.
Tama yan, Brad.
Tsaka sa
Tama yan.
G1.
Actually, that is one of our problem here in
Inventory.
Okay.
Then
I will, sir,
Agenda mo sa meeting. Agenda.
then let them fill up the form or sign. Then you can
email na lang sa'yo.
you can be kayo na lang magparwa na faithful navigator at saka controller.
Okay.
Because they are the one applying for their transfer.
Okay.
Kasi ikaw ang president. Kasi ang 4th degree, he can opt and he is free to choose any assembly where he want to be.
Transfer.
Very good.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Thank you.
So magawa ka ng listing,
Okay.
pag mo listing, tapos fill upan sila ng form 4.
Kahit isa lang form mo lang.
O isang form 4, ipa-scan mo,
Oo.
send it to me. Basta perwan ng faithful navigator at sa controller, send it to me at ako na bahala mag...
Okay, very good.
Brad,
Yes, Brad.
The agenda,
That's number one agenda.
Our meeting is coming the month
Meeting.
of meeting.
Yan ang ano
Yeah,
natin.
yeah.
Then
Well, I
I
just
would
want-
like to receive it soon as possible.
Okay.
Brad. I just want to greet the faithful navigator of Padre Burgos Assembly in Manila under the leadership of Sir Knight Joey Lat, and I also want to greet my classmate and my brother Knight, Sir Knight Rod Leonen. I think they're watching now in Manila. So, sige Brad, go
I
ahead.
just want also to make some announcements.
Sige Brad, go ahead.
Come 21, is it Monday, 21?
Bukas.
22.
21 is
22 of
22.
August,
yeah.
That is Sunday.
Monday.
Brad. Monday.
We should, I will install the officers of Assembly of Katarman, the Lady of Annunciation Assembly in Katarman, Northern Samar. And on August 28, we will be having our examplification at Northeastern Samar Assembly
In
at Lawang,
Lawang. Okay.
Northern Samar.
Yes, okay. So,
That is
take note,
that is your schedule.
take
Yeah,
note,
yeah.
Brother Knights, in Katarman, your schedule of installation of the assembly officers will be on August 22.
22,
And then
Monday.
in Lawang, Northern Samar Assembly is on October...
August 28.
August 28.
Yeah.
Okay, so watch for Brad Demi Maranan.
Di Maranan.
Di Maranan. Sorry, Brad.
Whatever-
Yes, Brad.
whatever-
Nick, meron ka pa
whatever-
na, kasi we're... Okay, go ahead. Sige.
This is pertaining to our council, the
Okay.
council. Brother Miles, especially itong the Diocese of Borongan, I just want to remind all of you, mga district deputy, prior of doing such activities in your council, first, you must first call a district meeting in your respective district.
Okay.
Matawagan kita mga district deputy, tawagan kita yung district meeting, antes kita magplano itong installation of council officers. Pagkatapos ng district meeting, that is now the time nga mag-set ka ng schedule para itong installation itong mga council officers. Remember mga brother nice nga, di kita pwede magbuhat ng mga activities, business, legal business na atong council, kundi rin pa kita ma-install as an officer.
Okay.
So tabi yun. Salamat tayo mga brother knights.
Claro, very clear. Okay, Brother Knights, we will be showing some movie clips, it's a compilation of our installation ceremonies earlier, and then we'll be also showing you a compilation about the celebration of our founder, Blessed Michael J. McGivney, which happened all over the Visayas. This has been compiled by me, and then ipapakita namin mamaya para makita nyo rin kung ano mga activities that has undertaken in the whole of Visayas. Well, Brother Knights, our time is up. I just want you, Brother David, to please say your closing remarks, please.
Whatever it is.
To my fellow members of the Knights of Post and members of the patriotic degree, especially District 9 of Ferdinand Maguila, I am soliciting your full cooperation and understanding with regard to our activities of the 4th degree. Since last year, because of the pandemic situation, which is at this present time is much better, but I cannot visit all the assembly at this moment because I am just undergone some medical health situation. So I am soliciting your cooperation to contact me through our group chat, the District 9 FN Corners, which I have invited all the FNs to be a member, and I am asking every assembly to please submit all the necessary reports to the Supreme Master, and copy needs the Supreme Knight, the BSM and the District Master. Please comply with our recurring reports, because without it we will not have any chance of receiving any awards despite of your efforts and despite yung paniniguro nyo. If you don't submit all those recurring reports, then you have no chance of getting any awards from our order. So please try, and also please try to communicate with me yung mga ibang mga assembly na hindi ko nakukontak. Please make necessary way to contact me, because I have done everything to have communication with you, but I failed. So please, with this sa ganitong pagkakataon na I have given this chance to be on this program, maybe it is one way how could I extend my request to you, even though I have no communication with you. Please, Brother Knights, Sir Knights, accepting your responsibilities as faithful navigator entails so many responsibilities. So try to perform it, because no one forced us to be in such situation, but our membership want you to be their leader. Then give them a chance to show them that you are really responsible enough, and give them the chance to be part of your leadership. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Knight Demi. Brad Vic, please.
Thank you, Brother Alvin. Brother Knights, ini nga, masakit tayo yung mga salamat ito na aton padayon pag kita ini nga programa. Nga nasa rin kita nga pinagin nga programa, inang tulay, di kandidihaan, mahamon nga to iyo. Nga ma-updated ka mo aton mga aktibidades, ano? Kada council all over Visayas, para diri kita maorhi, kung baga nakita ka tayo ibang mga jurisdiction, updated dira, para manawat din aton pagbubuhat ng katanan, para mahinungad mang kita hira. Although nasa kita nga, ang Visayas jurisdiction, nagikapat kita hambuko sa kalibutan, pero una kita hambuko sa Pilipinas. Nga mga Brother Knights, damo salamat ani pag kita ini programa ngan ini Brother Biklak daw ani yo Visayas State Secretary mo pa nga oras ngan di ba Jesus.
Damong salamat, Brad Vic. Let us pray for one another so that love, peace, and kindness will reign in our hearts. Let us pray for our Bishop Crispin Barquez. Let us also pray for our State Deputy Chofrido Lagria and all the state officers of the Visayas State Council. Let us also pray for Brad Demi Dimaranan, who is here with us, and all the officers of the patriotic degree, so that God will always guide them. This is your brother Alvin Gonzalez, your State Press Relations Chairman and your State Communications Director, saying, Vivat Jesus! Let's watch this video clip, Brother Knights. Please play the video clip. Thank you so much, and Vivat Jesus! See you next Sunday.
Vivat Jesus.
Vivat Jesus!
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle. See his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Like a mighty army moves the Church of God. Christians, we are treading where the saints have trod. We are not divided, all one body we, one in hope and doctrine, one in charity. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as we war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Onward, then, ye people, join the happy crowd, when with eyes of voices in the triumph song, glory marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle, see his banners grow. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe, forward into battle, see his banners grow. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Like a mighty army moves the Church of God. Christians, we are treading where the saints have trod. We are not divided, all one body we, one in hope and doctrine, one in charity. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as we war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Onward, then, ye people, join the happy crowd, when we find our voices in the triumph song. Glory, praise, and honor unto Christ the King. Peace to endless countless Savior's praise and angels sing. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war.